Hi there. Welcome to a new episode of Life on the Civil War Research Trail. I'm Ron Coddington, the editor and publisher of Military Images magazine. This is our daily show, Monday through Friday, and we're going to introduce a new feature today, a sponsor. We have wonderful advertisers in Military Images magazine, and we're going to begin highlighting them in each episode, at the beginning of each episode. So we'll start with the Excelsior Brigade. If you are interested in identified Union cartes de visite and other Civil War photographs, check out the Excelsior Brigade. You can find them online. Jim Quinlan and Sheila Vaughn are wonderful individuals, and they have a truly amazing and large inventory of photographs. So if you're looking for that material, go check out the Excelsior Brigade. So this morning, I want to talk about an experience that happened to me yesterday. And it occurred to me that so often I talk about sitting at my computer and going through various databases, coming up with unique bits of research and putting all those pieces of the puzzle together. And that's mostly the textual part of what I do. But what about the visual part of this? What about the actual photographs? I don't talk quite so much about how I get them. So I want to share one story that I hope might give you an idea to the lengths that sometimes I have to go to get these images. Most of the time, not necessarily super exciting because we're emailing things back and forth. But in this case, the officer pictured here, he's a captain in an Iowa infantry regiment, and he is one of two subjects of a story that's coming up in our next issue. To give you the very short version of the story, it's by Laura Elliott, our friend and subscriber, and Laura is telling the tale of a Confederate captain and a Union captain and how they met up during the war. And so during the course of Laura's research, working with Mike Houston from the Facebook group dedicated to Iowa soldiers, they were searching for images, and Laura was able to track down the Confederate captain, and Mike was able to track down the Iowa captain. And as Mike was finding his information, he learned of this image that's shown here, which is a beautiful hard plate images. Between he and I, we tracked down who the collector was who happened to own it. So the challenge was that the collector did not have access to a scanner, which oftentimes happens, and we needed to get a high resolution digital image that was suitable for publication. And when I say suitable, I mean of a high enough resolution so it could be reproduced in such a way to feel real and feel authentic and feel like you're holding it in your hands when you look at it on the printed page or on our password protected digital edition. So we learned that this collector was out in Indiana, and I say out in Indiana because I'm here on the East Coast. And the challenge was that the distance and also the fact that our next issue is going to the printer in just a few weeks. So I thought, how am I going to get a copy of this image? So I realized as I was pondering this that I was going to the Daguerrean Society Symposium and Photo Fair in Chicago this past weekend. If you listen to our Facebook page videos, you know all about that event. And I thought, oh, let me look this up on a map and see if I can somehow squeeze a drive-by visit to a home in Indiana to be able to get this image. And sure enough, I thought, all right, I'm going to do this thing. So I left Chicago early yesterday morning and made my way into rural Indiana to meet with the collector, who was very gracious. And I won't give his name here because I don't know that he would want me to use it. He might, but we didn't talk about it, so I'm not going to include it. You'll find out soon enough when the magazine issue comes and you can read all about it. Um, so I went out to rural Indiana, had my scanner with me, had my computer with me, and went in, did the scan of this captain and some related images. I spent a couple of hours chatting and having a great time, and then decided, hey, time for me to go because I got a hugely long drive in front of me to get back to Virginia. So I got in the car and I thought, I should do a quick video near some of the beautiful fields with the wheat and other plants growing. It's harvest time, and I got stuck behind a combine at one point. So it was great to be able to be in that environment. And I was going to stop and do a video in front of one of these beautiful wheat fields. However, a huge storm came in, and it looked like it was going to be around for a while. So I had to change my plans. Had that storm not come through, my backdrop today would have been a recording of the wheat field rather than this room. So long story short is sometimes you got to go out into the field to be able to get the quality, the high quality images and the visuals that come along with the text. Military images, this is who we are. Image is in our name. So having those great photographs is really part of the equation. So we will go to great lengths to be able to get the images. And it's not only me that does that. Our senior editors, all of our great contributors, folks who are motivated to want to share, these caretakers of images that want to share. We're all in this together, and we all go to great lengths to be able to get these photographs. So this is one story out there, and so there will be more to come. We'll be back tomorrow with a new video. So until then, happy trails to you. Take care. Bye.